Sue Carpenter with ITN's World News from London. The United Nations deadline runs out. President Saddam Hussein has predicted a long battle against what he calls the tyranny of the United States. In a speech to mark Iraq's Army Day, President Saddam warned his troops that the battle to hold on to what he called liberated Kuwait will entail many sacrifices. He said the conquest of Kuwait and its position as Iraq's 19th province was final, and he warned, "We do not expect the forthcoming battle to be short or the sacrifice to be small." Brent Sandler reports from Baghdad.
Saddam Hussein's message to his armed forces during a fog-bound day in Baghdad was stark. Be ready to die in the defense of Iraq and the liberation of Palestine. Iraq's million-strong army has been commemorating its formation and existence on what is an annual national holiday. This is Iraq's Minister of Defense, appointed only a month ago. His job was to finalize readiness in the country and the army for what they believe is an approaching jihad, a holy war, which will develop into historic proportions. Set in the context of impending war, these remembrance ceremonies are a poignant reminder to Iraqis of the price they are prepared to pay if their army is not ordered to withdraw from Kuwait in just over a week from now. Only ambassadors from friendly countries were invited to the tomb of the unknown warrior. Western diplomats were all excluded. In a televised speech, Saddam Hussein spoke of his great army of Islam. Kuwait was a branch of the Iraqi tree, he said. It could not be cut off. Be ready for battle, he called on comrades in arms, whose oaths of allegiance it's customary to renew on Army Day. War, if Iraq is attacked, they're warned by the presidential statement, will be long. Sacrifices will be high. Brent Sadler, ITN, Baghdad.
Military hospitals in Britain are already on standby to take casualties from the Gulf if war breaks out. But secret contingency plans have been drawn up to use thousands of beds in NHS hospitals around the country. This restricted document leaked to a Sunday newspaper warns health authority managers that no impression should be given to the press or public that NHS beds are being cleared for military casualties. The same document goes on, at least 65 to 70 vacant beds per region per day might be needed until a total of 500 admissions have been reached for each region. In the worst scenario, that could add up to more than 7,000 civilian beds. The British Medical Association say even without a war, NHS facilities are stretched, and some doctors believe they won't be able to cope.
We cannot, I believe, provide enough care for both our patients and the seriously ill patients coming back from the Gulf. And the government has to be honest about that.
The plan is for troops to receive the best possible treatment in the war zone itself. The ministry won't comment on the document, but stress the importance of planning for all eventualities, like this RAF training exercise in Wiltshire today, emphasising the real threat of chemical warfare.